share one story of tension that arose between you and your buyer, and in the process. So we were talking about this in another segment, and difference in personalities can be interesting. There's a lot of A types that are involved in on the buying side and on the selling side, and tension,
Yeah.
I think, undoubtedly will arise. It's not an if, it's a when. Tell us a little bit about a tense moment in this process, and how that was overcome.
Yeah. I'm luckily, I really got along with the buyer of my business. We got to meet up in person before we even signed any sort of, letter of intent or anything like that. Um, so we built some comfort level with him, and I'm a calm guy. He was a calm guy. We're both kind of even tempered, I guess. So that really helped a lot, And I just felt like it was my job the whole time just to get stuff that him and his bank were requesting as soon as possible. Couple things I can remember. One, I got a text from him one day, and he's just like, "Hey, I see this like other person on your listing. Like, what's that?" And it's like, "Well, that's a hijacker. That's what I told you about." Um, and he was gone within a couple days, right? So there was some, I was of course fearful that, oh crap, he's going to back out of it every time anything happened, right? Whether it was like a 1-star review or like this, like the hijacker, I was thinking, okay, it's done. He's not going to want to do this business anymore. But he was very calm about it. Seems like he was less worried than I was. I'd say the biggest tense, I remember I was going on a walk one day, or going on a run one day, and he called me right as I'm like leaving my neighborhood to then start my loop run. So I'd do like a walk, then stretch at the end of the walk, and then start my run. So he calls me while I'm walking out of my house. And we were very close to the end, like very close to when we thought it was going to fund. And it ended up taking like 2 more weeks. But so we were talking about like transition at this point, right? And he wanted to, like, hey Chris, can we start to transfer everything over, now? And I was like, no, like money needs to hit my bank before I transfer anything. And I confirmed that before this process even started, with Ron and Jason, and they confirmed it with me before. So I was like, I'll send an email with all of us, And I had brought up to him at that time that I was like, there is a risk of, this account being suspended basically for transferring, and how are you going to handle that process, right? And he had this whole like, checks and balances system to transfer over an account. Just come to find out, I didn't even know, but he had done this 2 times before with other people. So he had his systems in place, right? And so I just remember those 2 being stressful points, and maybe they were more stress for me than him, because it wasn't his first rodeo. So
Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications about new videos and interviews. And introduce yourself in the comments. Are you a buyer or a seller?